Now, next after ureters, we will talk about urinary bladder. First, we will talk about its shape and position. It is a median, pear-shaped sac situated in the posterior part of the abdominal cavity. As we can see in this diagram, this is the bladder. It is the pear-shaped sac which lies in the posterior part of the abdominal cavity. It has thin, transparent, and elastic walls. Next, we will talk about its development. It develops as a ventral diverticulum of the rectum and receives the ureters through its dorsal wall. Let's check in the diagram. Uh, this is the bladder. This is the rectum region of the alimentary canal. Actually, what does diverticulum means? Diverticulum means it is a blind sac which develops from a passage or a cavity. So, the bladder develops as a diverticulum from the rectum region. Uh, and it receives the ureters through its dorsal walls. Now, the size of the urinary bladder depends upon the amount of urine present in it. How much urine it will have, its size would depend upon that. The bladder has at its end a sphincter muscle which remains in the state of contraction to keep the bladder closed. It is having sphincter at this position at its end so as to keep the bladder closed. After the sphincter, it is continued into the urethra. Beyond the presence of sphincter, the bladder leads into the canal called urethra. In males, the urethra serves as a common passage for excretory and genital system, where it is known as urinogenital canal. Means in males, the urethra serves as a common passage for urine and the sperms. So it is called as the urinogenital canal, and it opens out by urinogenital aperture situated at the tip of penis. While in female, the urethra serves as a passage of urine only, and the opening of the urethra in females is called the urethral orifice. So, it was all about the urinary bladder of rat.